So in your composite approach, you recommend using Vimshotri Dasha and also Jaimini Charaka.
I'll tell you. Then again, second controversy in Jaimini has been about Karakansha. What is Karakansha? Everyone except me puts Karakansha in the entire Navansha and take the Navansha of the Atmakaraka as the Karakansha Lagna. But in Darbhanga and Rajasthan, old astrologers took the Karakansha and put it in the birth horoscope. I found that more logical. The reason is very simple. One of the sutras of Jaimini says, if Saturn is in Lagna, is in the Karakansha, the man will become famous in his line. On 5th, 6th, 7th September 2009, Saturn was 29 degrees, 50, 51, 52, 53 minutes, etc. Anyone born anywhere in the world had only Saturn as Karakansha. If you take the Navansha and put Saturn there, all the people born in the first week of September 2009 will be world famous. That is a very stupid generalization. How can that be correct? On the other hand, take the birth horoscope and put the Karakansha here. You get results extraordinarily correctly. That is wrong. So what they recommend, I found that Darbhanga and Rajasthan people who put Karakansha in the birth horoscope, I found them correct always. Second, if Venus becomes Atmakaraka, and if you follow those people, he will go into the Navansha also, he will remain there. Now this Jaimini Sutra says, this man will be sexually virile and live up to 100 years. Now Venus 29 degrees 58 minutes and Kanya, Virgo, will be in debilitation and will also be Vargottama and will also be Karakansha. And if you put them in the Navansha and treat it as Karakansha, all the people who have Venus in that condition in the world will live for 100 years. That again becomes a stupid interpretation. I said, I found all this going wrong. So I said, nothing doing. I will follow the Darbhanga and the Rajasthan people who put Karakansha in the birth horoscope and interpret. And I got extraordinarily correct results. I given brilliant predictions on that basis, and many of my students have done that. And it is 22 years since they have been doing it. So I don't bother for the sutra chopping pandits. They will confuse you totally. They will say this means this. They can produce no results. So therefore I will tell you, when you read the English translations of Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra, various versions. In Hindi we have many. We read Sitaram Jha, Achyutanand Jha, Ganesh Dutt Tripathi, Pathak, etc. We read all those translations. In those translations they have done a great service to us. They have made available those things which we could not have got. But the meaning they give there sometimes is very stupid, very wrong.
Very literal.
Wrong. Oh. They have given the meaning they could not illustrate because they never understood themselves. They were very poor predictors. They could not predict properly. For example, they could not predict properly. For example, all of them have given a method of doing prenatal horoscopy. That is, before the birth of the child, when the child, the soul entered the womb of the mother, prepare the horoscope. The method they have given, if you calculate, sometimes it will give you 10 months, sometimes it will give you 9 months and 20 days, 25 days, sometimes it will give you 7 months. It never comes out accurately. But how have they understood, how have they interpreted? Similarly, if sun is in the 12th house for Tula Lagna, the man will live for 100 years. It is stupid. How can you say that? Everyone born in the month of September, October is Tula Lagna. Will have sun in the 12th house, will live for 100 years. So you have to understand what they have given. We are grateful to them, they have given, but it is not correct. You will have to intelligently reinterpret the whole thing. One of the combinations given is death will be caused by a vulture. There are no vultures in the city anymore. I don't see any vulture in Delhi. But I see horoscopes where this combination of death through vulture is there. What does it mean? Death through vulture means a wild man will get annoyed and will shoot you to death. Kill you. I found this combination, I worked on it, and on this basis I predicted that Indira Gandhi would be assassinated. Killed by vulture. I modernized, I made it a flexible interpretation, I interpreted it that way. So that will go on constantly. These days we have been doing a very, very beautiful research. Looking at the horoscope of the male or the female who is going to get married. Tell something about the profession of the spouse. In India, it is an immensely useful research. We are still a tradition-bound conservative society. Parents will come and show the horoscope of a girl and say, tell me what type of husband will she get? What will be his profession? That is the primary question they ask. In ancient times, profession meant a traditional occupation. You were a farmer, you were an ironsmith, you were a priest, or you were a warrior. That's all. Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra. Today you are a computer engineer, you are a fashion designer, you are a cinema actor, you are working on TV, you are a journalist, you are a salesman.